Hi, everyone. My name is Channing,
I'm Taylor.
and we are healthcare recruiters for our partnership with Logistics Health Incorporated, or otherwise known as LHI. And we have some really fun jobs that we would love to chat with you about over some coffee this week.
Yes. But before we jump into those jobs, we just wanted to touch on who Matrix Providers is. So, we are a service disabled, veteran owned business, and we work with different government agencies and contract all different healthcare professionals all over the United States to work in different government clinics and facilities. We employ anyone from physicians to allied health, mid level providers, technicians, etc.
Yeah, everybody. So we are always looking for individuals who are, just as passionate as we are about providing exceptional care to not only our active duty, service members and their families, but also our veterans as well. So, like I mentioned earlier, we're excited to, add some more openings to our exceptional team. So today, Taylor and I are going to touch on quite a few roles that we are excited about. For me, I've got actually three roles that are pretty hot for me this week, Taylor. So all three are actually clinical psychologist roles. The first one is in Kingman, Arizona. This is a full-time role, so Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We do have some schedule flexibility there, so if you're looking for something part-time, definitely still feel free to reach out. And then also another full-time role actually in Roswell, New Mexico, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Same schedule flexibility applies there. So if you're looking for maybe something a little bit different, don't let the schedule deter you. And then finally, a part-time clinical psychologist in Anchorage, Alaska. So we're looking for someone like 1 to 2 days per week, or 2 to 3 days per week. But that can also be flexible as well. The need is definitely there in Anchorage. And so if you could even do, just a couple times a month, I would definitely love to chat with you. But those are my jobs. So Taylor, will tell me a little bit about yours.
Awesome. Mine are a little bit further south, so not as cold as Alaska. But I have three that I'm going to talk about. The first two are the same position. It's going to be a medical doctor or doctor of osteopathy, just looking for someone who specializes in psychiatry, PM&R, or neurology. The two locations that we have open are going to be in Aiea, Hawaii, and then Oakland, California. So Aiea location, the start date is August 9th. And then Oakland facility has already been open for a couple of weeks, but both schedules are the same, just looking for someone part-time who can do 1 to 2 days per week. But similar to what you said, Channing, we don't want the schedule to deter you. So would definitely be open to hearing whatever your preference is or what your availability looks like. Those days of the week would take place between Monday through Friday and the hours of 8 to 5 for both of those locations. And then the last opportunity that I'm working on is going to be back up in our Oakland clinic, and it's going to be a full-time nurse practitioner role. This schedule is Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Just a super brief overview of your day as an NP. You would see anywhere from 4 to 6 veterans per day, and just conducting the compensation and pension exams for these veterans to determine if their claims are related to their military service or not. So as I mentioned with the TDI positions previously, we're definitely looking for someone who is able to start in the next couple of weeks, and would just be open to hearing what your availability looks like. But those are my positions for this week.
Yeah, those are really awesome. I mean, come on, back to Hawaii. Who doesn't want to live in Aiea, Hawaii? I
I
mean,
know it.
maybe that's where we go next, Taylor. I don't know. We'll talk about that. But when it comes to like what can you expect working as a provider, kind of Taylor touched on it a little bit. We do try to really be flexible with our providers. Some of our providers are full-time or part-time or PRN. And so we really want to accommodate the schedules that work best for you and for your family. So we do try to schedule all appointments, no matter, what classification you are, part-time, full-time, 30 days in advance, just so that you have ample time with each veteran, but also so you know what to expect coming into the office. You're able to review charts, you're able to do some research, kind of just depending on the disability being claimed. So that's really exciting as well. And I know, Taylor, we had talked about the License Portability Act before, but would love for you to touch on that again. I think it's such a big, important part of kind of what we have to offer.
Yeah, definitely. So with many of our positions, we have the ability to place someone that maybe isn't licensed in that state, which definitely helps with relocation. Or if you're in neighboring states and have a little bit of a commute, for our higher level positions, like our physicians and clinical psychologists, you actually just need to be licensed in any one of the 50 states. And then for our nurse practitioners, we actually would just need to check if you're licensed, if we can have that license to be able to use it in whatever state you're looking at. But there's a lot of opportunity to move around. And I know in the past couple months, we've definitely spoken to a lot of candidates who have taken advantage of that. And it's helped with the relocation process, just to take away that pressure of having to get licenses transferred and all of that. So we can definitely give you some more information if you are curious or like to learn more about that.
Yeah, for sure. It's a pretty simple lookup for us. The reason is just different states require different types of requirements when it comes to clinical hours or supervisions and things like that. And so we have all of that information. So like Taylor said, we'd be more than happy to kind of go over that with you. And of course, if any of these roles sound like something that you're interested in, or any of these locations, you can always reach out to myself or Taylor. You can find all of our information in the comment section below.
Yes. And obviously, if we hope one of these jobs have interested you, but if maybe one of these haven't caught your eye, check out that website. But if you know of a friend or a colleague who you think would be interested, feel free to share our information, share our website or this video. We would greatly appreciate it. We're looking forward to working with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that's all that we have for this week, Taylor. I know we were going to cheers our coffee again this week. But we definitely look forward to seeing you next week and talking about some more hot jobs that we have. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. But other than that, have a great week.
See you soon.
Bye.